Mercantilism is an economy that exports more than it imports. It is built on the idea that gold and silver makes a nation strong. With gold and silver, a nation could fuel a strong economy and build a strong military force. A country needs to have an abundance of raw materials in order to be a mercantilistic economy. It was created during the early 1500s by the Greeks as a way to efficiently trade among their nations. It lasted until around the mid to late 1800s and was used by countries such as the United States, England, and most of Europe. Mercantilism became a very successful economic tool during the Elizabethan era because Queen Elizabeth of England began to use her large fleet to trade all around Europe. She then shortly after discovered that by trading with other nations she could gain bullion, which is gold, and she could therefore supply and actually make her fleet even larger, commanding the trade in Europe. And with these fleets she could expand her nation, creating more colonies which would actually fuel her natural resources. And she could sell these resources to other countries because they would be new and exotic. This would also go for a high price, which would be really, really good for the economy. England was able to be very successful while using a mercantilistic economy, but other nations soon began to follow, such as France, Germany, and even the United States. The U.S. had one thing that many other countries didn't have: a lot of natural resources. These natural resources were a key element to allow the U.S. to become a mercantilistic economy. They were able to export a lot more than they imported, so this actually brought a lot of money into the country. And the U.S. used this money that they made to eventually build one of the strongest navies in the entire world under Teddy Roosevelt. Mercantilism revolutionized the way that people trade even today, because mercantilism introduced the idea of currency. Currency does not only allow countries to trade abroad, but it also allows countries to trade within their own borders in a neat and organized fashion.